Letting go alleviates a lot of human suffering. Letting go is really the key to alleviating a lot of psychological suffering that we experience, because a lot of suffering is created through attachment, clinging, grasping, holding, resisting, struggling. And I'll just kind of reduce all that to egoic grasping. Essentially, we're experiencing something and we're just kind of interfering with it. We're manipulating it. We're holding on to it to find a sense of security, when in actuality, we have to find security in just letting go and allowing life to do what it does, allowing life to move, change, and flow. A good example of when this is extremely beneficial is with your emotions. People will grasp onto emotions, push them away, cling on to more pleasurable ones, when in actuality, you need to master them. And that includes letting them come and letting them go, not interfering with them, not needing to grab hold of them and control them and manipulate them. Just allowing the sensations and the energy to come and go, and you're just the awareness of it. This just allows them to move in a very organic way, so that the experience of emotion is, number one, you're skillfully relating to them, and two, the actual direct experience is actually fulfilling. It's actually a great experience. So by actually practicing letting go, you actually start to reduce the suffering that you experience in your life by quite a lot. The ego grasps onto people, circumstances, sensations, emotions, objects, etc., that it believes it will find security in, lasting happiness in, etc. And just by recognizing that that is a lie, like that's just not at all ever going to come true. You will never get something and then finally be happy. Just by really 100% allowing that to totally sink in, this is going to fuel you. Right? It's going to give you some motivation to actually just practice letting go. Not needing to control everything, learning to kind of open up and trust a bit more, learning to allow the energy inside of you, the emotions, the feelings, the sensations to move and flow naturally, to allow people to come and go, to allow things, objects to come and go, to allow experiences to come and go. You see, whenever you actually have an experience that you find some pleasure in, some joy in, it's not the experience that is causing the joy in you. It's the fact that you're open in that experience. It's the fact that that experience is an opening thing for you, where you are not resisting, where you're not clinging, where you're not manipulating, etc. It's an experience where you are able to surrender, trust, and just totally be present. And by letting go, you actually just start to wire yourself to be that way naturally. So you wake up in the morning and you feel good. You feel the sensations and the energy in your body moving naturally. You feel connected to yourself. When it comes to the people you interact with, you don't have to control them. You don't have to manipulate them. You allow them to actually just be themselves. Counterintuitively, this makes them love you a lot more, because you're not manipulating them. You're not forceful. You're not trying to always control them. So by just practicing meditation, this is essentially how to master letting go, because meditation is just observing what's happening in the present experience, a thought, a feeling, a sensation, and then you're just kind of easing your grip off of what you're experiencing. You're learning to just be the awareness of experience rather than getting so involved in it all the time. You're learning to just sit and witness and be, rather than controlling, manipulating, fighting, struggling, clinging, grasping, resisting, etc. It's a very powerful insight to have, right? How am I creating my own suffering? Oh, what am I clinging on to here? What am I holding on to? What am I trying to avoid, right? What am I trying to push away, and what am I trying to grasp onto? And how do I alleviate this? By being, by existing, by allowing life to flow as it naturally does, by learning to work skillfully with my emotions, with my mind, by learning to inquire into myself, by learning to be aware of myself, to be aware of how I cling and grasp, to be aware of the beliefs I have that kind of keep this in place, to be aware of what I'm repressing and pushing away inside of me, and to be more intimate with that. You alleviate a lot of suffering by coming into a sense of harmonious connection and conscious relationship with the things that you push away and the things that you cling onto. So instead of the unconscious clinging and grasping, the egoic grasping, instead of that kind of fueling your life, you learn to just allow sensations, emotions, life, energies, etc. to just move naturally. And it feels a lot better. It feels more authentic. It feels more natural. It feels more truthful. It feels like a more fulfilling experience. You feel more wise as well. You actually start to sense into your natural wisdom. So just test it out for yourself. Notice that when you're clinging to something, what happens? Notice that when you're holding on to something, you're afraid of it going. Right? If you get something and you're clinging to it, you're afraid of it leaving, whether it's a person, a money, or an object, or whatever it is. You want it so bad. You want to just hold it there and keep it there, so you can't even enjoy the actual thing fully. And then when you don't have something you want to like chase it and grasp onto it, which also isn't a comfortable experience. Right? And we think that these things are going to actually bring us satisfaction and happiness, when in actuality, the deepest levels of human fulfillment are found in self-actualization and self-transcendence. It's found in things like realizing your creative potential, realizing your full potential, the truth, right? Loving truth, loving the nature of reality, deep self-love, loving the self. Right? Real fulfillment is found in self-actualization and self-transcendence. Not in getting more things for the ego, but in really making yourself have a healthy ego and then moving beyond that. Right? Having a healthy sense of self and then transcending that. So that's it for this video. If you guys want to work with me one-to-one, we go very deep into these kinds of advanced topics. We get into the practicality of it, the psychology of it, right? Some meditation, etc. Right? I've been working with people for for a few years now. I absolutely love it. So if you wanna work with me one-to-one, if this kind of calls to you, you can check out the pinned comment in the description. I also have my community coming out soon. That's it. Take it easy.